single day I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Hi guys. Okay. Hi guys, it's me Nikki back with another video, and today we're going to be doing some riddles. So let's go into the video.
Four clever riddles to tease your brain. Oh, like a brain teaser. I get it. Now, are you someone who loves to crack tricky riddles? Then it's your lucky day. In this video, you'll find four puzzles that will help you amaze everyone with the power of your logic. You'll have 15 seconds.
We don't care about this.
Number one, the end of the world. That Wednesday, life in the big city was going on as usual. People were hurrying to work, taxis were stuck in traffic jams, and kids were heading for school. Without warning, a powerful blast of thunder shook the ground. Shocked people saw a surge of water flowing from the subway. Fire and earthquakes made people seek shelter. The electricity suddenly went off, leaving nothing but panic and despair. That's how the end of the world started. Eric was terrified and trapped. Some doors were locked, and danger was lurking behind others. The young man had just 1 minute to choose between 4 doors. If he picked the correct one, he'd have a chance to get inside a shelter and survive. But behind the first door was a stone blockage that appeared after the earthquake. The second door hid a raging fire. Behind the third door was electric power saws, and the fourth door was holding back a flood. Which door did Eric have to choose to stay alive? Do you like disaster movies? Then you should know how the main characters managed to survive. You have only 15 seconds to help Eric.
Okay. So, for this one, right there, the first door, you can actually get something to break the things. The second one, you just gonna die because how you gonna get through fire. The third one, you're going to you can get through that one because the light powered off, so it can't even turn on to hurt Eric. And in this one, you're just gonna drown. You're just gonna drown. So I will pick the third one. Comment down below which one you will pick.
Have you figured out the solution? Door number 3 is the right answer. Did you remember that the electricity went off in the first minutes of the emergency? This is why the electric saws wouldn't harm Eric. If he chose the third door, he would have every chance of surviving the end of the world. Number 2, a murder on a Friday evening. Mark, the owner of a big house and a successful business, was found.
Wait, guys. Before you do this one, look outside in the windows. I will put a window right here on the left side of the screen. Hold up.
The police stated that it was a murder. Despite being a rich and respectful man, Mark wasn't friendly or polite. He often mistreated people, so there were some who might wish him dead. On that tragic Friday, there were just 3 people in the house: a cook, a gardener, and a butler. It's no wonder that they became the prime suspects. When the police were questioning these people, they heard the following stories. At the time when the businessman was killed, the cook was in the kitchen preparing Mark's favorite pasta and salad. The gardener was outside watering the plants in the huge garden. As for the butler, He stated that he had been setting the table for dinner. Even though everyone inside the house had solid alibis, the police immediately arrested the murderer. Who was it? You have 15 seconds to solve this mystery and punish the criminal.
Okay, so the cook was inside, the butler was inside, and the him was inside. The gardener was outside. So why would the gardener be watering the plants when it's raining? So comment down below, what do you pick? The cook, gardener, or the butler?
If you were wondering why the gardener had to water the plants on a rainy day, you were absolutely right. That's because he wasn't in the garden. He was killing his employer. Number 3, a killer clown mystery. There was a clown who worked only a few hours a day, but a colleague asked the clown to step in for him. The clown was helpful and friendly, so he agreed to help his colleague out. This turned out to be a bad decision because the clown had to deal with 50 shouting, screaming, energetic kids. When the clown returned home late at night, he had only enough strength to switch off all the lights and fall into bed. He never woke up during the night, and he did not sleepwalk. However, when he woke up, he found out that he had killed 666 people. He was terrified. How did he kill all those people? Oh my, these scary movies about clowns don't lie. But can you figure out how a person can commit such a terrible crime without waking up? 15 seconds to reach your conclusion.
Okay. So, comment down below. And I'm going to tell you what I think. And pause this video, comment down below what you think. First, I'll give you about 5 minutes on the clock. It's going to be up here somewhere. I'm waiting. Yeah, I don't even know what time it is. So I'm just gonna tell you right now what I think. So I think the clown didn't went to sleep at night, killed all of those kids, and went back home. He killed all those kids, went back home, and went back home and didn't sleep at all. If you was thinking the same thing, I don't really know. Okay, let's see what's the answer.
The explanation is that the clown lived in a lighthouse. That's why he had just a couple of hours a day to work as a clown. That night, he was so exhausted that he switched off all the lights in the house. This caused the boats at sea to crash, which resulted in the deaths of 666 people. Number 4, a murder in a locked room. Mr. Jones was found dead in his room in a pool of blood. However, there was no window in his room, and the door was locked from the inside. The police knew that Sherlock Holmes loved such mysteries, so they immediately called the detective. When he arrived, he examined the crime scene and questioned the 4 people who had a key to the room. Sophie, the maid, said that she had come to wake Mr. Jones at 7 a.m. as usual. When she saw him dead, she had started to scream. John, the butler, stated that when he heard someone's screams, He had rushed upstairs, turned on the light, and had seen Mr. Jones with a knife in the side of his neck. Hannah, the governess, explained that she had hurried to the room along with John. When John turned on the light, the first thing she had noticed was that the room was all bloody. As for Jack, the cook, he said that he had been preparing breakfast at that time and hadn't seen anything. Sherlock immediately understood who the criminal was. Will 15 seconds be enough for you to figure it out?
Okay. So, if she went upstairs and the cook never saw anything, would it be the cook? Because he didn't went upstairs? Okay, I don't really know. So, y'all comment down below which one of those people did killed Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones. Yeah. That's his name, right? That old person, right? Down there. Okay. I don't know. So, comment down below.
Well, the murderer is Sophie. John and Hannah stated that the room had been dark, which is why John had to switch on the light. Sophie already knew that he was dead, which is why she did not need to turn the light on. How many riddles did you manage to crack? Which one did you find the hardest? Tell us in the
So, go subscribe to Brightside. He's really cool of telling all these things you didn't really know. So go to subscribe to him. I am subscribed to him already. See, Brightside is really cool. Yeah, he have a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. A lot of things that you can think of. So really, that's the end of my video. And I hope you have a great, wonderful day. And peace out. Bye.